Hello everyone, welcome to SV Union High School and Junior College. And all my dear 5th standard students are welcome to my YouTube channel. Students, we are going to study for EVS I. My dear students, just observe this figure and let us understand what will be our today's chapter. Yes, as you can see the above image on the screen, you can see two hands are holding, two palms are holding, one for the nature and next a mother earth. It is same like the coin. The flip side, if you do it, it is the heads and the other side is the tail. It is combined together. It is like a chain. When we protect our environment, so we can protect ourselves. Yes, my dear students, today's topic is none other than the environment and us. Us means everyone, all the living creatures on the Mother Earth. So let's start with this lesson number 18, the environment and us, page number 89. So students, let's first understand what is called the environment. An ecosystem, also called as environment, is a natural unit consisting of all plants, animals, and microorganisms in an area functioning together with all of the non living physical factors of the environment. It can be biotic and it can be abiotic. That means living things and non living things. So, students, as given in the textbook, can you tell, with the help of the questions below, explain what would happen if forests are cleared on a large scale? If deforestation is done on a large scale, there will be a decrease in the water and food sources for resident living organisms. The roots of the trees hold the soil particles and water. When forests are cut down, there will be soil erosion. There will be a decrease in the rainfall, resulting in the losses of sources of water. So it is necessary to get protected with the forest, with all the trees. Stop cutting down the trees. As much as possible, plant more number of trees. So the first question is asked, will water and food sources for living things grow or dwindle? Why? Answer to this question is, if forests are cleared, the amount of rain will become less and the amount of food required will dwindle. Dwindle means diminish, or we can even say to become smaller or weaker. Second question is, will the living things look for shelters elsewhere or stay on, and why? The living things will look for the shelter elsewhere if forest is cleared, because forest is their home. The third question is, will the space occupied by plants and animals increase or decrease, and what is the reason? Why? The space occupied by the plants and animals will decrease because forest that is cleared will be used for other purposes. Question number 4. Will the number of living things increase or decrease, and why? The number of living things will decrease because forest provides food, shelter and water. Now, my dear students, observe this figure. Yes, you have seen this figure before also in lesson number 11, felling trees to clear land. That means this point is called as deforestation. Now, students, we are going to study the next point that is called as deforestation. What is deforestation? Deforestation is when forests are destroyed by cutting them and not replanting them. The most common reason is to clear the land to make farms. They also cut trees for firewood and lumbering and to make rooms for cities. Deforestation destroys the habitat of many animals, leading to their death. The population of the world is now close to a 600 crore. Man is developing new technology to meet the needs of all these people and is using up more and more land and water resources for this purpose. Open spaces are required on a very large scale for agriculture, housing, industry, and for building roads and railways. Forests are cut down to make places for them. Marshy or low lying areas are filled to reclaim the land. Students, do you know what is the meaning of marshy lands? The marshy lands means an area of low lying wetland in which the level of water is generally shallow. The water may be either standing or slow moving. Then, what is the meaning of low lying areas? Low lying area or land is at or near sea level. People living in low lying areas were evacuated because of the floods. The environment provides shelter to different kinds of living things. There are many types of plants in forests. Birds build their nest in trees. Animals like bear, deer, monkey, elephant, tiger all live in the forest. That is, they find shelter in a forest. They feel that they are safe in their home. All their needs are met in the forest. If forests are reduced, biodiversity is also depleted. Depleted means to reduce the amount of something so that there is not much left. Students, because of us, the human beings, some animals have gone beyond extinct. Cannot see these animals in life because they have gone forever. So, we have to preserve this biodiversity. Actually means biodiversity depletion means reduction or loss of plant and animal species is called as biodiversity depletion. The cause for biodiversity depletion may be man-made or nature-made, that is natural. Natural causes include floods, earthquakes, landslides, diseases, etc. Man-made causes are just to justify unlimited violence against the non-human world. These are some of the causes of the biodiversity depletion. Animals which have gone extinct from India, that is Indian cheetah, mostly found in Rajasthan and Gujarat. It extinct during the Mughal era due to excessive hunting and sports. Indian oryx once lived in the hot and dry areas of India. We can now see Indian gaur, a very similar species which is also endangered now. Sumatran rhinoceros used to be the smallest two-horned rhinoceros. Now we can find the one-horned rhinoceros in Kaziranga only. Pink-headed duck used to be one of the most beautiful bird found throughout India, became victim of human hunting. And Civetrim, tallest and fastest animal ever found in India. Now we are just able to see it on the screen, not live. How to save these endangered animals? How the life would be different if some extinct animals were still alive. Endangered species are animals that are in danger of extinction in the near future. These animals are in the risk of extinction, and all we have to do for them is to save them before it's too late. Some examples of these animals are elephants, tigers, birds, sea, turtles, giraffes, wild animals. Did you know that, students, that some animals don't exist anymore because of we humans? From prehistoric times, people drove many animals to extinction. Some examples, as I have shown it earlier. If you know, giant ground sloth was a big relative of modern day sloth. It died because of humans 10,000 years ago. Can you imagine what will be the reason behind this? The reason is because humans were overhunt for its meat. Very sorry. I believe that we have to protect environment and the endangered species to make planet a more beautiful and green place for all the animals. Also, I hope one day this extinction will end forever. So, my dear students, are you going to participate in this campaign of saving the nature, saving all those wild animals? Let's take the oath to prevent our Mother Earth and plus our future generation. Time and again, we hear news of certain animals and plants facing the threat of extinction. Reasons for the threats are also given. Collect such news items, fill in that information in the following chart and display it. So, students, in the next part of this lesson, we will be studying about pollution. We have already known that there are three types of pollution: air pollution, sound pollution, and water pollution. The main pollution, what we are going to study, is about water pollution caused by air pollution and because of the industry. So, let's continue in this part 2. Thank you, everyone.